You know, we're here to show you what's happening. A good chance someone's gonna die. Someone's father, someone's brother, someone's son is gonna die right now from this attack. But we don't want anybody to die on any side. We want people to stop dying, both soldiers and civilians. And you deserve to see things, regardless who dies, who doesn't. You deserve to see things on both sides. We hope peace comes soon. People stop dying. But we're here to show you what the others, the Western mainstream media, the mainstream media won't show you, doesn't want you to see. I'm Patrick Lancaster, and right now we are on the Belgrade-Kharkov front line, the Russian-Ukraine front line. It's the Belgrade region of Russia, and not far is the Kharkov region of Ukraine. And we're going to be showing you how Russian forces, specifically the 5th Reconnaissance Volunteer Brigade, Rubesh, is attacking these Ukrainian forces on the border of Belgrade and Kharkov, just over the border past what's controlled by Russia in the Kharkov region of Ukraine, the Ukrainian positions there. They're going to be hitting them with this kamikaze drone here. This is the ammonia or lightning drone. And how this works, we've shown you it before, but we've never shown you quite like this. It's an aircraft, remote-controlled aircraft that an ammunition is tied to. Sometimes it's mortars, sometimes it's C4, other things. This time it is an anti-tank TM mine that's been sawed in half, basically. Well, 2/3, I guess. And it's got 2 detonators on it. So they'll fly it. They're about ready to launch it right now. It's going to go up, and they're already got intel of a military position that their leadership wants to be knocked out, a Ukrainian military position, and they're going to be hitting it. We're going to document this whole process. This is not like anything you've seen before. So we're going to have a closer look here at the ammonia, and then we're going to go farther and show you how we got here and how this got put together, and much, much more. There's a lot of important things we need to talk about, and at the end of this video, there's going to be a really big kind of surprise, something no one's seen before here. So let's get on it, have a closer look, get more information. Remember, if anybody wants to hide information from you, they're not doing you the respect you deserve. I think you deserve more. I think you deserve information from both sides of the line, not just one side that fits the narrative of the Western mainstream media or the Western governments. I think you deserve to see things on this side of the line as well, what they're trying to hide from you. They don't have your best interest in mind. I do. I want you to see things here and on the other side. I don't have all the information. Don't just watch my reports. Watch reports from the other side as well. You deserve to get as much information from as many different sources as possible and educate yourself and then make an opinion, an educated opinion on what the real facts are. So please like this video, share it across all social media, and remember you can support my work with the link on the screen or in the description. And make sure you hit like, comment below what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, what else you want to see, and everything in the middle. Let's go get some information. I'm Patrick Lancaster, and we are back in the Belgrade region of Russia, headed to the front line. Today we are with the 5th Reconnaissance Volunteer Brigade of Russian forces, and we're going to be showing you how they're fighting on the Russian-Ukraine border. This is Russia. This is the Belgrade, Russia, not disputed territory. And we are headed towards the Kharkov border and Kharkov, Ukraine, the region border. So in the front line there, and I'm not sure we're going to make it into Kharkov, Ukraine today, but we're showing you what the real situation here is on the front line. We're going to be showing you the Reconnaissance Brigade here in action with kamikaze drones and probably much, much more, fighting in battle against Ukrainian forces. Please like, share, subscribe. Remember, I'm an independent crowdfunding journalist. You can support my work with the link on the screen or in the description. Now stick with us. We got a lot more to come very, very soon. Можем представиться себя?
Подразделение «Рубеж», позывной «Шкет». Должность оператор БПЛА.
Шкет, могли бы вы прокомментировать, чем вы сейчас заняты?
Сейчас мы собираем дрон «Молния-2» для дальнейшей работы.
Они вам поступают, получается, в разобранном виде?
Да, они полностью разобраны, их полностью сами тут собираем, прошиваем и запускаем.
И вот как много времени занимает сборка одного БПЛА, если не секрет?
Что еще раз?
Как долго собрать один БПЛА?
Ну, один такой дрон, ну, минут 5.
Это очень быстро.
Спасибо отцам, командирам.
А можно вкратце немножко, в принципе, рассказать, что такое вот БПЛА «Молния»? Для чего он предназначен, какой боезаряд несет, насколько интересно с ним работать, будем говорить?
Ну, это
Только можно говорить в камеру лицом?
дрон самолетного типа. Несет он до 7 килограмм. Так он в основном для того, чтобы разбирать дома, блиндажи. Ну, такую сооружения крепкие, чтобы ничего не осталось.
Если сравнивать его, грубо говоря, вот, да, вот с мавиками, да, квадрокоптерами, то есть в чем его преимущество или недостаток, не знаю?
Ну, преимущество, он летает далеко, до 40 километров, и несет очень много на себе. Ни одна FPV-шка столько не носит и так далеко не летает. Вот, на нем можно спокойно залетать в тыл противнику. Вот в такие места, где никто не сможет залететь.
Это что?
Это, получается, нам их подготавливают, делают, высверливают в ТМ дырку для того, чтобы поставить сюда взрыватель УДЗ.
Это как детонатор, да?
А?
Детонатор, да?
Да, детонатор. Вот он после удара срабатывает. И все.
А почему два УДЗ?
Ну,
Если не
она
секрет.
большая, типа, и от одного она может просто расколоться напополам.
Взрыва не произойдет.
И будет просто, она сгорит просто.
Сейчас перед нами FPV-дрон самолетного типа «Молния-2». Сейчас мы заканчиваем ее сборку. Уже прицепили к нашему дрону боеприпас. Используем самый обычный ТМ-62, танковая мина. Вот. Для взрывателей используем самое простое УДЗ. Большое спасибо нашим инженерам, саперам, которые благодаря вот этим волшебным проводкам смогли обезопасить нас, дали нам время для того, чтобы мы отправили самолет безопасно в небо и смогли отвести его как можно дальше от наших позиций. Работают они таким методом, что поджигая провод, после того, как он до конца прогорает, внутри УДЗ взводится ЧК, и получается, что снаряд уже взведен. При пикировании происходит удар, и ОДЗ детонирует, и снаряд взрывается. Взвод снаряда, взвод УДЗ происходит уже в небе через минуту после того, как дрон оказывается в небе.
Сейчас мы балансируем его, для того, чтобы он в воздухе не болтался, а шел ровно к цели.
Что вы только сделали? Что это?
Мы собрали борт. Борт готов к отправке. Остались маленькие детали, которые нужно доделать. Это заправить катапульту воздухом. И мы можем выходить для того, чтобы отправить этот самолетик нашему врагу.
И если я понимаю правильно, вы как жди команда сейчас и будет улетать?
Да. Забежал он?
Да, взял. Все, выносите тогда сразу.
Плюс выносим.
C4.
Ага.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah. Well, it's the Russian version of C4. It's definitely not bubblegum. So now the drone team is waiting on orders to come in on the exact location and targets they're going to be hitting. And we're just going to wait for that. But in the meantime, I want to talk to you a little bit. In the Western mainstream media, we keep seeing more and more about this ceasefire and, peace negotiations and whatnot. Alaska, Trump meeting with Putin. But I'm here on the ground showing you what's happening here. I mean, yeah, negotiations are important, but, will it make a difference right now? Will this war stop? I hope this war stop. We want people to stop dying on both sides, civilians and soldiers. But how it'll come to be, it's hard because Russian law says one thing, Ukrainian law and Western law says another thing. But we'll get into that a bit later. But the fact is, mainstream media keeps on this, negotiations, Trump that, but they're not showing you what's happening here on the ground. I mean, it's almost like they're distracting from the war itself, distracting from the world economy and other important things that need to be seen. Look at the price of gold that's hit an all-time high. Price of silver that's at prices haven't been seen since 2011. Is the United States going towards a recession? Is the world going towards a recession? How is the crypto market going to affect the world economy? And this all-time high price could be fueled by many things. But one that could be really pushing these investors in is the fact that the White House is showing its support, basically, for the high price of gold by Trump saying he's not going to be putting tariffs on gold like he has been putting on tariffs almost everything else. Well, not everything. But this seems to be pushing, because he said that on his Truth social media. And it seems to be pushing investors into gold. And this, among other things, is raising the price of gold. And these all-time high prices could be... okay, they've got to fly now, but we'll have a more in-depth talk about this soon.
Нашли, Антоний.
All right, so we heard the order just come for the launching of the drone here, and we're going to be showing you the whole process. All right, so they're about to launch this drone on Ukrainian positions right now, but we got another couple of seconds before they fully take it up to the launching zone. I mean, we could have drones overhead. So just a little bit more into what I was saying. So these increased prices of making this all-time high could be many things involved, but one thing is how Trump has expressed support of the White House for the price of gold by saying gold will not be tariffed. And he says this on his Truth Social. He said there would be no tariffs on gold, and that's why investors are moving their allocations into it, because they know what it means, basically. And this is why I accepted this request from Western Star Resources to sponsor this video, because I want to bring you things that might help you and your family. I'm no professional. It's not financial advice by any means, but I do my best for my family to support my family, and you should too. With these prices going up in gold, this company, Western Star Resources, could be a good bet. They're publicly traded company. You can see the tickers here on the screen, and it's worth a look. See what you think. See if it could help your family by investing in it. So I'm just here doing the best for my family and the best for what I can do for the world, to show the world what's really happening here on the ground. So we're going to talk more about this, but for now, I think they're getting ready to launch this drone. So let's get into it and get back to Western Star Resources here in a second.
Боевой вылет отменили, но в скором времени, думаю, снова задача. Так, маскирую дрон, так как боевой вылет пока отменен. Ждем команды.
All right, so this is war. Things change fast. They get the order, then it gets rescinded. I mean, think about it. If they're targeting a tank column or something like this, and they have the order, and the tank gets out of range. I mean, what is this, 40-kilometer range they've got? But, you know, things happen. So now they said it's not time for the launch, so we're going to continue. Western Star Resources is a junior gold exploration company in North America, and they are looking to be one of the big dogs, you could say. They've got a lot of information coming out about their future plans, and there's even rumors, I mean, no facts, but that they might actually be coming into the US market. But that's just an opinion. So who knows what's going to happen with them in the future? But again, it might be something good for you and your family to get into. I mean, with this gold and silver bull run, some say we're in right now, these kind of things like Trump's post about no tariffs for gold could be a real trigger for big moves. I mean, we already see it with the all-time high of gold. So who knows what's going to come soon, but things are moving. So this could benefit Western Star Resources quite a bit, and their price, stock price, that is. And with all this talk of peace and negotiations, and I mean, even speculation of World War III, I mean, we saw that in our last report. You know, what is the future? What does the future hold, again, for the global economy? Is this why more and more people are using gold as a store of value for their assets? Again, I'm not some professional in the stock market, but anyone knows that the market players bet on potential, not what has already happened. So in this area, we kind of got both. You've got one thing that all-time highs are coming for gold, and you've got a junior gold exploration company coming into the mix. So it could be a good trigger for possible opportunity. And again, it seems like Western Star Resources, at least from the information they're putting out, seems like they're repositioning themselves. And one could come to an opinion that they could be moving into the US market. So it's just speculation, but that could, again, trigger an increase in the stock price. But we'll have to see what happens in the future. And again, do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor by any means. I'm here in the forest on the front line of the Russia-Ukraine war, waiting for a kamikaze drone to be launched into battle. I show you what the Western mainstream media won't show you. So, and this is something that's not in the mainstream media. Probably by the time Western Star Resources is in the media, it's going to be too late to get in at a good price. So do some research, see if it'll benefit your family. Maybe it won't. Maybe it's not worth your time, but think for yourself, think outside the box. I'm trying to do the best for my family. And, that's all a man can do. I do the best for my family and try to do the best to get the information out to the world that they're not going to get in other places. So we need to keep doing that together. And as always, I don't just give you some one-off commercial that's, it's just basically bullshit. I get in depth as much as I can. So this isn't just going to be a one-off thing. I'm going to keep my eye on Western Star Resources. Hopefully get an interview with the CEO or someone in charge there to get more information to you, like I did with Hyper. I'm different from the rest. I'm not just going to take a commercial and just shill it out to you without going in depth. So, I'm not a professional, but I'm going to get as educated on the subject as possible, just like I do here on the front line. So any information, I'll get back to you, and hopefully a lot more information, really. So, okay, I just got the signal. They're going to fly now. Будет улетает, да? Будет улетает. So, kind of good timing there. Let's get to it. Что сделать сейчас? Что сделать сейчас?
Поправил просто.
Не, I mean, ждишь.
Ждут, пока разведка прилетит. Чтобы смотреть, объективный контроль давать.
So это много как это? Думал, улетает, и then удалит, и как это? Может да, может нет, да? So сейчас может да, может нет, да?
Нет, сейчас да, 100%. Ждем
да?
просто, пока он подлетит, чтобы в одно время прилететь.
Питер был.
Раз, где?
Видео есть, право есть, выноси.
Кого выноси, да там карась по дороге летит.
Она сейчас будет телефон выносить точно.
Представляю.
So они pilot там, да?
Может идти, да.
Ага.
К ним.
Wait, what?
Take your boots off.
Boots? All right, so we've come down to this bunker where they're piloting the drone from. He's actively piloting the drone. We can't show you the screen because it's still their positions, and they requested that we don't show the screen just yet because it could be used to target them because they're a very high-value target, these pilots. It would be in Ukraine's best interest to hit them, but they've requested we don't show this screen, so we're not going to. We're here to show you what's happening. A good chance someone's going to die. Someone's father, someone's brother, someone's son is going to die right now from this attack. But we don't want anybody to die on any side. We want people to stop dying, both soldiers and civilians. And you deserve to see things, regardless who dies, who doesn't. You deserve to see things on both sides. We hope peace comes soon. People stop dying. But we're here to show you what the others, the Western mainstream media, won't show you, doesn't want you to see. We don't hide things from you because it doesn't fit a specific narrative. We show you the real facts we see with our own eyes here on the ground, and we're going to continue to do that. So now we're going to have a closer look to the Kharkov region of Ukraine, when these Russian forces reconnaissance team, the 5th Reconnaissance Volunteer Brigade, Rubesh, is going to be hitting these Ukrainian forces' positions in the Kharkov region. And again, we just want this war to stop, and we're doing what we can to show you information that you're not going to see so you can educate yourself. Anybody that doesn't show you information is not looking out for your best interest. Можно сказать, что будет сейчас?
Предположительно стоит САУ вражеская.
Нет,
Предположительно САУ противника. Там, получается, компания. На видео видно, разведывали наши мавики. Вот, надо сейчас отработать.
Вы чувствуете, вы поняли, там солдат, они, может, есть дети и семья тоже. Как вы чувствуете за это?
Это военные такие же, что они сами пришли воевать.
Но, может, они мобилизация.
Нет, иду поверху, пытаюсь снаружи.
Я не знаю, что сказать. Но если вас мобилизовали, то вы просто сдайтесь в плен.
Это позиция, да?
Да. Вот видите, компанир как будто был.
И как вы думал, что только произошло?
Ну, это было ТМ. Это противотанковая мина. От нее очень большой урон. Думаю, точно что-то пострадало. Сейчас написал, узнаем, что было.
Да, плюс.
Мы попали по координатам, а из-за того, что далеко, наши разведывательные птицы не могут там посмотреть. Но они издалека посмотрели, отработали по точке. Поэтому прям точно не могут посмотреть.
All right. Not much words I can say. I mean, it really sucks having your work to be showing people getting killed, regardless what side they're on. I mean, this is my job. This is my passion, to show the world what's really happening, what other people won't show you, what other media won't show you. And I hope peace comes soon. Everybody wants peace. But, you got to look at it logically. You keep talking about these negotiations, and, well, if Ukraine says this and does this, and Trump says, well, if Ukraine offers that, maybe there'll be a ceasefire, whatever, full peace. It won't be full peace until what Russian law and constitution says is part of Russia is controlled by Russia. There's not going to be peace because it's against the Russian constitution and Russian law. Russian law, regardless what Ukraine says and what the West says, Russian law says the 4 regions, Donetsk, Lugansk, Zaporozhye, and Kherson, are part of Russia. It's not my opinion. It's what Russian law and constitution says. And also Russian law and the constitution says it's illegal for even the president to suggest breaking down the territorial integrity of Russia, breaking the borders of Russia, for anyone to do it. So even if Putin was to say, okay, let's just take Donetsk and Lugansk in exchange for Zaporozhye and Kherson, he would be breaking Russian law. So there's not going to be full peace, regardless of what Trump says and what he suggests and all this stuff. There's not going to be full peace, 100%, until Russian military and Russian forces control all of what is considered Russia by Russian law. Again, not my opinions. I give my reports seeing the facts I see, and these are the facts of what Russian law says. And Russian law does not agree with Ukrainian law, obviously, or United States law, or European law, obviously. But these are the facts on the ground. So there's not going to be peace until Russia controls those territories. Now, we're far away from those territories right now, actually. This is Belgrade, Russia, where Ukraine came across the border. They've been pushed back since. Right next to Kursk, Russia, which Ukraine came across, took a lot. And they've been pushed back. We've been showing you all of this. Every front we've shown you. And now Russia is in Kharkov, Ukraine, and Sumy, Ukraine. Now, those are not considered Russia by Russian law. So, could there be a negotiation where Russia removes forces from Kharkov and Sumy, and now even Dnipropetrovsk Russian forces are in as well, in exchange for Ukraine leaving the 4 regions? And everyone can say they won. You know, because this is how this world's war is going to win, when both Russia and the United States can say, oh yeah, that's what we wanted. United States isn't going to let Russia, take everything they want and not be able to say we won too. You know, it's politics. But the facts are, this war's not going to be over until Russia controls all of what Russia says is part of Russia. How far will it go? We don't know. 3 years ago, if Ukraine would have said, take Lugansk and Donetsk, because that's what the population of Donetsk and Lugansk wanted, they would have been happy with that, and the war would have been over like that. Now, the line is Lugansk, Donetsk, Zaporozhye, and Kherson. Next month, what will the line be? Maybe Ukraine should cut their losses? If they would have cut their losses 3 years ago, they would have only lost those 2 regions, which in 2014 had a referendum to leave Ukraine anyway. Something's going on. There's some action going on. Maybe there's an incoming drone. I didn't quite hear that. We're on the front line. This is the front line. So, yeah, we're showing you everything we can here on the ground. All right, let's wrap this report up. Something's going on upstairs. We're down underground. There might be an incoming now. If there is, we'll show you everything. But please like this video, share it across all social media. Remember, you can support my work with the link on the screen or in the description. We got so much more to come. Make sure you subscribe, comment below what else you want to see, and hit that like button. Let's show the world together. I'm out. Oh, you're already here. Yeah, so we just saw the other one hit, and then we heard some commotion up here. I thought it was a drone incoming, but it's actually they're getting ready to launch another one. So we're going to see that launch, and the process again. This is war. This is as things go, really happens on the ground. What can I say? Let's go see some more information.
Забежал?
Ладно, взял. Все, носите тогда сразу.
No, they just launched the fuse.
Где гараж?
Ну вот сейчас вот, типа, вот видите, резко как прошло. Типа вот сейчас есть возможность, то, что типа сбили сразу, ну подчистую, резко.
Гараж в районе храма.
Принципа уже нету, да?
А вы не видите, что он продолжает двигаться или нет? То есть,
Он по-любому летит. Если его не сбили, он летит, 100%. Он будет лететь прямо по тому направлению, по которому он летел, пока не сядет батарейка.
Вы просто жди сигнал еще, да?
Да.
потом он, получается, улетит, если что, до максимума и просто упадет и взорвется.
Шустрый медик.
50 секунд
Да, да,
говорят,
слушаю.
движение, я думаю, все уже не восстановится.
Это был как граб, да? Или как?
Либо рэп, либо сбили.
Ага.
И впивишкой.
Завезите, пожалуйста, они туча соседей на фронт.
Слушай, ну я взрыва не вижу нигде. Ты со стороны утки
Все, я другим повезу.
вообще пульт выключи.
And this is quite a whirlwind here today. Things start, they stop. New launch it. Okay, yeah. All right, things are quite the whirlwind here on the front line today. Things start, they get canceled. They go up. They hit their target supposedly. Then there's another one. And then this one, as you heard, maybe jammer. Maybe it got hit by another Ukrainian drone, because we've seen that many times where one of their drones goes on both sides, really. A drone is flying, and then another drone comes down on top of it, kind of kamikaze hitting another kamikaze. So, you know, this is as it happens. We show you the real situation that we see. We don't give you my opinion or some narrative. We show you the things the mainstream media won't show you, and we're going to continue to do that. And I'm going to continue to bring you things that I think might benefit your family, like Western Star Resources. Big thanks to them for sponsoring this video. So I'm going to continue on doing what's good for the world, to show the world the real information that it's being hidden from them. Again, watch information on both sides of the line in every conflict. Don't rely on one source, and especially don't rely on a source that says they're telling you everything, because I don't have all the information to tell you everything. You need to see things from other sources. I know one source, not one media, has all the information. Educate yourself, think for yourself, and then make your own opinion. So I think the report's done now, but you know, this is war. Things might change. We'll wrap it up here for now. Anything happens, I'll let you know. Please like, share, and subscribe. You can support my work with the link on the screen or in the description. And also, comment what you think of this report and what else you want to see. And hit the like and subscribe, of course, if you're new.